On this Monday morning, this is meteorologist Kevin Smith getting you caught up on what's happening with our severe weather across the capital city metro. Let's get to that Doppler warn. And you still see a flash flood warning continues for east and west Baton Rouge parishes as well as east and west Feliciana parishes. Now that's going to be at least for about another 8 minutes. What has been happening during the last 18 hours, of course, you've been experiencing, everyone has been experiencing this across the area of some heavy rainfall, as well as on yesterday morning. We were talking about the tornadic threat. This was all due to Barry, which is now more than a tropical depression, which is currently moving into Arkansas. And usually in that eastern sector is where we find that tornadic situation. And right now, as the storm system is pushing out, we're dealing with the heavy rainfall. Reports of 6 and even 8 inches of rainfall within the last 18 hours, especially for you folks over in the Denham Springs area, extending all the way down toward Pierre Park is where we have received the heaviest rain. As we go to the latest on what is happening with now tropical depression Barry, the winds are still holding in at 30 miles per hour. It's moving to the north very rapidly at 12 miles per hour. You see all that copious amounts of rain not only here in Louisiana, but extending into Mississippi, Arkansas, as well as Tennessee, and all that's moving up the Ohio River Valley. At least majority of this will start to be away from us. Now, as we go toward the FUTURECAST, where we're going to be expecting at least in the overnight, at least this morning, and to your Monday morning as well as the afternoon, you still see we're going to be dealing with these residual bands that will continue to pump copious amounts of moisture here into the capital city metro. So everyone be expected for the rain chances today hold at 60 to 70%. And you see then again there at noon, another batch of heavy rainfall will be moving through. Now this will be periods of that moderate to heavy rainfall, and then around 3 looks like we have a little bit of a break, and then we'll start to see more activity. And then as we push into Tuesday, our rain chances will start to taper down to around 40 to 50%. Then by Wednesday we'll start to see more sunshine, but it's going to be a typical pattern of those daytime heating, what we call diurnal showers and thunderstorms. Now the Euro model, that's one of the models we use. We have the Euro, the GFS, the NAM, and the RPM, but this is just one model indicating precipitation amounts for today, ranging from about 1 inch to ½ inch to even you see Opelousas approaching 2 inches. So everyone just be prepared for some bands, once again, as I said, of that moderate to heavy rainfall across the entire area. I also want to advise everyone once again on the radar as we go loop this in the last 18 hours. We're still dealing with those heavy bands moving through. Now most of it's off toward the east of the Baton Rouge area, and we see right here during the last 2 hours, and you see that band is now moving up toward you folks, toward Amy City as well as Kentwood. That line will be moving toward your way, and it's producing some heavy rainfall in excess of 1 inch to 2 inches of rainfall per hour. So be advised if you have loved ones that are traveling along Interstate 55, be advised of that. And then we have another batch that's off toward the west and northwest that's affecting folks in the Bunkie, back toward to the northwest of Opelousas, and even to the north of Lake Charles. And it looks like that will pass off to the north and west of us, but as these bands continue to push to the east, some of that could make its way into the Baton Rouge area for your morning commute, so be advised on that. And I suspect we'll start to see more activity popping up as the morning goes along. That's why we'll continue to see the periods of heavy rainfall. Once again, as we go toward that Doppler warn to take a look at least what's happening across our area, we're dealing with that flash flood warning that's about to expire. You see there the parishes east and west Baton Rouge Parish, east and west Feliciana parishes, at least for about another 5 to 4 minutes that's about to expire. So I want to advise everyone this morning for your morning commute, be prepared for some brief moderate to heavy rainfall. Some more bands will start to pop up across the area. As I said, rain chances today will hold at 60 to 70%, so keep that in the back of your mind. And as I said, right now I'm looking at the rivers, and we're still expecting the Amy and the Comey rivers to go up toward a flood stage, but it appears it's going to be well below the major flood stage. So we're not expecting those record flooding that we were talking about earlier on Friday as well as on Saturday. So that's some good news this morning, but still everyone keep their guard up because of all this rainfall we have received, at least on Saturday, especially yesterday. yesterday and what we're going to receive today, those river levels will start to rise, and we'll start to talk more about that as the morning goes on, especially on NBC Local 33 News Today. So I advise everyone, get ready for more rain, bands of it, and then finally, as we push into Tuesday, a transition back into typical weather across us here in southern Louisiana. Of course, that's a check of your weather right now. Everyone, just keep it here. We'll keep you updated.